Hey everyone, it's Laura from Laura Marie Plans, and today I'm here with another weekly plan with me. This week I'm planning August 9th through August 15th in my Aura Estelle A5 wide planner using this kit. I am just going to go ahead and call it Pink Sands. That may have been what it was called in the shop, but I have no idea because the kits aren't labeled. And then I did use some gold foil with this. As you can see, I did cut off the branding for the sticker kit I used. I no longer support that shop. I've gone into it in previous videos, so if you want to find out why, you can listen to my previous videos and kind of get the inside scoop, or follow me on my planner Instagram at Laura Marie Plans. But I did already purchase this kit and I spent a lot of money on it, so I am going to plan with it. This week I didn't really do much. The next week I was going to the beach, so I was like, oh, I guess I can use this as like dreaming of the beach next week. But I didn't really, have much planned this summer, and I feel like I did have a lot of beach kits, and I feel like you can use beach kits whenever in the summer. It doesn't really matter. But yeah, so there was no like exact reason why I used this kit this week, other than that it was one of my last few summer kits I had left that I hadn't used yet, so I went ahead and used it this week. I did use quite a bit of extenders this week. I put the big double box on the sidebar on Monday, which is how I like to usually do it, and I forgot that I needed 3 sections on Monday, so I ended up having to condense my plans because I made the extender come out the wide way versus the tall way. I don't know, it's confusing. But anyways, I had to condense my plans on Monday because I messed that up. But the rest of the days I used an extender on Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. I think I pretty much used all the boxes I wanted to in this kit. There were quite a lot of boxes. So I did feel like I could use a lot of extenders. I am trying to use the new saving money way of extenders. I know Andrea did a video on it, but I honestly can't remember how to do it, so I kind of just did my own thing. I may have done it the quote-unquote right way, I may have not, but either way, I got my extenders on and it looks good. I did use the Fashion Girl on the sidebar. I really liked her outfit, so that's why I used it. When I bought this kit and saw this art, I went ahead and bought a white cover-up that looked just like this cover-up on Amazon for not that expensive, but I ended up returning it because I don't really like white on me, so I bought a black version instead. I wore it to the beach trip I just went on. I just went on a bachelorette weekend, which you guys will see in my next plan with me. And so I went to the beach and I wore that cover up and I got lots of compliments. My friends, or not my friends, but the bridesmaids, I guess they're my friends now. They were like, you look so resorty and cute. So yeah, but I definitely got inspo from this, Fashion Girl to get a cover up like that because I thought it was so cute. And then I just love the cabana. I think that's a cabana. I don't know the full definition of a cabana, but I'm going to call it a cabana in the double box. That is like a dream. I've been in a cabana once before. Well, that's a lie. There's a cabana actually outside my pool area in my apartment building that I've been in, but it's not comfy like this one. So I've been in a really comfy cabana when I was in Cancun, Mexico with my fiance, and it was a great time. So I definitely have a good experience with cabanas. But for overlays this week, I literally had no gold foil overlays, I realized. So I pulled in the Simply Watercolor Co. corner overlays and just put those on the tall box and the 2 double boxes, and I literally did not use any header overlays, nothing. I had so much fun foil I could have used with this kit in my collection, but I was kind of dreading using this kit because I no longer support this shop, and it kind of just gives me a bad taste in my mouth. I don't even want to upload these plan with me's, but I figured might as well. I'm doing the plans and I'm going to upload the spreads on my Instagram, so I might as well film it. But I have so much fun foil that would have looked amazing with this kit. but I just didn't feel like doing it with this kit because I don't support this shop owner anymore. And so it wasn't really fun for me to plan with it, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. So I am going ahead and putting on all this deco, and then I did put the August script in the left-hand corner of the sidebar, and then we'll get into the day by day. So on Monday, I did go to work, and then I did get Starbucks after work, and then I did have my parents' puppy Mochi still this week. I had her since the week before because my parents went to Acadia on a trip together. So after work, I took the dogs to the dog park, and that was really fun. And then we did get Whole Foods. There's a Whole Foods across the street from us, and you probably would never even think that because I feel like we never go. I also don't market all the time when we go because we'll go for like really quick things. It is really nice having a Whole Foods across the street from us. But I think this night we just wanted to get some dinners. So I went to Whole Foods quickly, and then I played with Mochi. I then took Maisie and Mochi on a very long walk, so I marked that. And then I did do a bunch of laundry, so I folded all the laundry this day. And then at night, I did cuddle Mochi, so I marked that. This was like a very dog-filled day. That's usually how it is when I have Mochi. On Tuesday, I went to work, and then after work, I think both Monday and Tuesday, it was so hot out. I'm no longer working with this client anymore, actually, like when I'm doing this voiceover, but the client I had, like this week, I always go outside with them, and I'm pretty sure this week it was like in the hundreds, so hot. And then I also had these oak mite itches, and so I was itchy all the time. So I literally wrote that I was like hot and itchy every day after work because I was miserable. I would take a long shower after work and just like try and decompress, but like I hate being hot and I run really, really hot. So like it's just miserable for me. And then like my clients like just, I don't know, I run my AC at like 60 degrees, like very cold. And so I feel like most people don't do that. So I'm just like always hot at my client's house, and then like coming in from outside and then like being so hot is just like not fun. But anyways, I marked that I was hot AF. I did watch some Love Island. This was the last week of Love Island. Oh my gosh. By the way, I feel like I should clarify because there's so many versions of Love Island. I watched only the US version. I've never watched the other versions. I know they're probably way better, but I've just only ever watched the American version. So the American version season 3 wrapped up this week. But it went so downhill because like literally all my favorite people left for various reasons. And yeah, so I was just ready for this season to be over. It was still entertaining, but like if I had known the outcome of this season, I probably would have never watched it, is what I'll say. And then I did do some cleaning. I did play with stickers, which when I write play with stickers, I pull stickers for the week. I explained this in my last plan with me, but I'm on like a whole routine, and I will pull the stickers from the previous week very early on the next week so that I can get that plan with me up, etc. So played with stickers. We did get food delivery this day. I believe it was poke and bubble tea, which one of the places on our Uber Eats delivers both bubble tea and poke because they're kind of like together, but they're technically separate restaurants. And it's both amazing bubble tea and amazing poke. And my fiance found something he loved. It's like a cooked meal. He doesn't mind raw fish, but he loves this, like, I don't even know what it's called. It's basically like fried chicken, and like he loves sushi rice, so he gets it with sushi rice and like the same kind of toppings you'd get with poke. But it's a good alternative if you don't like raw fish. I love salmon, raw salmon, like obviously fresh, like sushi salmon, but love it. So I love poke. But we did get food delivery this day, and then I did watch Netflix. I believe I binged The Love is Blind After the Altar, I think is what it was called this day. It was like 3 episodes. It was so dramatic for like no reason. But Love is Blind came out, I think last year, the beginning of COVID. That's when I watched it. So then they did a reunion. And it was like very dramatic. It was entertaining, and like it was only 3 episodes, so it was fine. But like I feel like it was so dramatic for no reason. And then this day I had a cystule pimple on my neck. I'm pretty sure it was a cystule pimple, but I thought it was a cyst, and I literally could not move my neck. So I was looking at going to a dermatologist and all this stuff. But I ended up not going because it got better. But yeah, I marked that I had a cystule pimple, which is just like hilarious. But it was so painful. On Wednesday, my parents came down because they got back from their trip the day before on Tuesday, and they wanted to pick up their dog Mochi. So they came over, we had some family time, and then we did go to a Thai market. There is a Thai market, like Thai grocery store attached to the best Thai food, in my opinion, like in the area. And so we went in the Thai market to get some stuff. Like they import it all from Thailand, so it's like so authentic. And so we went to the Thai market, and I did mark that with a Thai flag from Sticky Sauce Designs. Just wanted to shout that out because I love it. And then we did get Thai takeout after because they have the best Thai food. And then I did have to say bye to Mochi. We had her for a week. It was so fun. It was like the best week of my life. So I said bye to her. And then I hung out with my friend. We did go get our nails done. She was, oh my gosh, she's 40 weeks pregnant tomorrow, Wednesday the 25th. So she was 38 weeks pregnant this day. So pregnant. I've like never really seen someone pregnant because I was the youngest, and I don't know, like I just don't know many people in my life that have been pregnant. My siblings haven't had babies, like etc. So it was so cool touching her bump, and like, oh, I'm just like living through her pregnancy. So we did get a nail appointment. We got Dunkin' after, and then we just hung out at my apartment. And then I did do some work from home this day. And then we did go on a grocery run, so I marked that. And then I watched Big Brother live, and then I just watched some other TV shows with Jake. Honestly, don't know what, but marked that. And then I did just cuddle Jake, so I marked that. On Thursday, I did sleep in, so I marked that. And then I did do some more work from home. And then Maisie, my 16-and-a-half-year-old Shih Tzu, she is on some strong medication, and we were trying to get it delivered from the pharmacy because the vet is back where my parents live, and it's kind of far because she was my childhood dog, but then she turned into like me and Jake's dog. So we had to drive all the way back to like where my parents live to pick up her meds because we were out and the pharmacy wouldn't fill them for us. It was this whole debacle I was dealing with on Wednesday / this day on Thursday. So we ended up driving back and picking up her meds for her because she needed them. Like she just doesn't move without them. She has awful arthritis. It's really, really sad. So we did that, but then we ended up making like a trip out of it. So we got sushi from literally the best sushi I've ever had in my life back in my hometown, and it's also the cheapest sushi. So we got that. And then I did go to my parents' house. Only my dad was home because my mom was hanging out with some friends. So I played with Mochi at my parents' house, and then I just hung out with my dad, Jake, and both the dogs. So I marked that. And then we did, I think Washington football team, which is my team. They had I think it was their first preseason game this day. I'm assuming it was their first, but they had a preseason game this day. I'm just so excited. Football is back. I love football. I'm not into the preseason, so I don't really mark it, but it was fun watching the Washington football team. Pretty sure they lost, but that's to be expected with them. So I just marked that football was back because I was so excited. We were watching it with my dad, and then I came home after and just watched more Love Island. On Friday, I went to work, and then I did get Starbucks, and then I did get Farmbird. I'm pretty sure I got it. No, my fiance picked it up for me this day. This day I had to go to work all day, and then I had like no time in between working all day and the supervision meeting I had. And then I also had an appointment after with my masseuse. So I was like, when am I going to eat? And that's like always the biggest stressor for me, because if I'm like hungry, then I will literally pass out and be in the worst mood for the rest of the day. So I get really low blood sugar, and it like really affects me when I don't eat. So my fiance did me the kind favor of getting Farm Bird by his office and bringing it home for me. So I had Farm Bird, and then I did have a supervision meeting with my supervisor. And then I did get in a fight with my fiance. Literally don't know what it is about. I was probably just like so tired because I had such a busy day this day. And then I did get a massage. I used to go to a chiropractor and massage place, and the chiro was like the owner of the place, and he was so sketchy, but the masseuse is amazing. He's like one of the few masseuses there, but there's like several. And he ended up like giving me his business card towards the end of when I stopped going there, which I kind of just stopped going there randomly because of my work schedule. But I had his business card with his number, so I hit him up and he was like, yeah, I can come by and do a massage. And it's just cheaper, and I don't have to deal with the sketchy chiropractor who like my mom is now dealing with because they charged us more than they should have. I don't know. Yeah, so anyways, I now have like a personal masseuse, I like to call it, which has always been my dream. And he comes to my apartment and he gives me a 2-hour massage. It's literally amazing. I need massages. I've tried so many times to not get massages, but I basically have really bad scoliosis. I have awful sciatica, and I'm in such bad chronic pain without massages. So I have to get massages, or else my pain flares up. And I'm pretty sure a chiropractor gave me sciatica in the first place. So I don't really feel like going back to a chiropractor like anytime soon. So yeah, anyways, I got a massage this day. And then my masseuse, he did oh my God, I forget what it's called, but it was like some like energy transference thing where he like takes all his healing energy and like transfers it to me. I did not believe in that, but I have never felt so relaxed in my life after that. Like, it was the most relaxing thing of my life. And it was just amazing. So I just marked that I felt so relaxed. Like, I could not tell you how amazing that thing was. And I wish I remembered what it was called that he did now, but maybe I'll remember in a future plan with me. So after that, my fiance and I, we went out on a date for Japanese barbecue, which is so good. I love Japanese barbecue. And then we did get Jenny's ice cream after, which is a newly found love of mine. Their gooey, what is it called? The gooey butter cake or whatever is the best ice cream I've ever had. So we got that after, and then I was very emotional this night. And then I just watched some TV. So yeah, on Saturday I did go to Starbucks, and then I did, we were planning on going home this day. We actually had like a family filled day and it was super fun. So I got Starbucks, and then I did get bagels with my fiance and my father-in-law, soon to be father-in-law. We got bagels, and then we went somewhere with my father-in-law. I'm not going to say out loud where, but if you really want to know, you can read it. And then I went to my parents' house and I bought Mochi a splash pad on Amazon because she loves baths, she loves water, and like this is all very new to me because Maisie hates all of that. And Mochi is basically just like a big dog trapped in a little dog's body is what I'll say. But she did not care for the splash pad. And I talked to my other friends who have used the splash pad, the same splash pad with their dogs, their bigger dogs, and they're like, yeah, they didn't care for it either. So we're getting a golden doodle. I'm hoping our golden doodle likes it because I'm just like storing it at my parents' house. And then maybe Mochi will like realize what she's supposed to do. But she basically just like stands in the middle with all the water pouring on her and just stares at you. Like, she's just like, why am I doing this? Like, she doesn't get it. She doesn't really play with it. She kind of just tolerates it. Maisie would run to the opposite direction and never want anything to do with it. So like she does tolerate it, but it was just like not as eventful as I thought it would be. But I was really excited about that. And then I did have family time with my parents and Jake. And then we actually went to a bar with my parents. It was the first time with either of our parents sitting at a bar, even though we've been 21 for how long now? Or past 21 and over. So it was just really, really funny that it ended up being with my parents, because my parents are just like, I don't know. If it was going to be with a set of parents, I would think it would have been with Jake's dad. But it was really fun. And then we just ate. We were at like an Asian food hall. So we got like mochi donuts, which were so good. We got mango ones. And then we got poke again. And yeah, we were just like drinking at the bar. It was really fun. I did a shot or two. And then after that, we did get Crumble. I believe this was the week of their Hawaii cookies, which I was really excited about. So we did get that. And then we came home. We watched The Challenge. I believed it premiered this week. Couldn't tell you what day, but the new season premiered this week. So we went ahead and watched that. And then I just marked that I had quality time with Jake. And then Maisie did have Zoomies this day, which I do like marking because she's an old 16-and-a-half-year-old. She does it like once every 2 weeks, and it's just the cutest thing ever. So yeah. And finally on Sunday, I did sleep in with Jake. We slept in so late this day. And he usually wakes up like really early, but we slept so late this day. And then I did just play with Maisie, and then I did get Noodles & Co. delivery. I love Noodles & Co. I think it's like, I don't know, I feel like it doesn't get the credit it deserves, like just for the type of place it is. There's like none near me, so the random time that I'll find it on my Uber Eats, because I do have Uber Eats Pass, so that's why I always get Uber Eats, if you're wondering. The random times that I'll find it on my Uber Eats, I'll get it because I love Noodles & Co. And then I just did some planning time. I watched Big Brother live. And then the Love Island Season 3 finale was this day. Oh, so I watched Big Brother, and then the Love Island Season 3 finale was literally like 2 hours long, which I guess makes sense because it was the finale, but I just felt like it was so drawn out, and that like it could have been an hour, which is always like my biggest pet peeve. And like I had work the next day. Like I wasn't trying to just like sit in front of the TV all night. But what ended up being more entertaining was the Season 3 cast that had all like not made it to the finale, which I said previously, like all my favorite people ended up leaving. They all were on Instagram live, and it was so entertaining, and they were like live reacting, and I was happy with who won. I won't like have any spoilers. I was happy with who won, but out of everyone there this season, I wish other people had won, but they had gotten eliminated or they had to leave or whatever. So, but the Instagram live they were doing was so entertaining. I was on it like all night watching them. But yeah, my favorites are like Hashay, Corey. I like Corey. And I like Shannon and Josh. They grew on me. But yeah, so if you watched, you'll know. And then we did just get Wendy's this night for dinner. So that concludes my day by day. And now I'm just putting in these bow deco pieces. I don't know where they're from. I think Simply Watercolor Co. But yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed this plan with me, and go ahead and follow me on my planner Instagram at Laura Marie Plans if you don't already, to see up close pictures of this spread and all my stories and whatnot. I have just 2 more summer spreads left. Next week, which was the week I just lived, I went on a bachelorette trip with my best friend for her wedding coming up in 2 weeks. So I have that, and then I just have another kind of beachy kit, and then we will move into a wedding kit because my best friend's getting married, and then I think Jake's birthday, and then a football kit, and like it'll turn into fall eventually. But yeah, so we're almost wrapping up these summer spreads. I love summer though, so I don't mind. But I hope you guys enjoyed this plan with me. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, turn on notifications, all that good stuff. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.